Hey guys, welcome to Voc Readiness Bootcamp. I'm Nick the Vet, and today I want to talk to you about the new tricks that some VRCs are pulling on veterans for 2022. So the first thing is this new phenomena that I got hip to last year. I think around October is the first time somebody called me and told me that their VRC really pushed this. And that is, you haven't worked in a while, so I need you to go get a little piece of crap job or go volunteer at Goodwill to prove to me that you can actually work. Which is crazy because you are there at VR&E services because you don't have the education or training to find work that does not exacerbate your service-connected disabilities. So why would they have you go get some piece of job that is going to exacerbate your service-connected disabilities to prove that you can work? So what you need to do is use logic to delegitimize that request. It's not required. So just address it for what it is and understand that that's not a requirement. The second trick they're trying is trying to say that because it no longer shows it in the M28C that you can't have it. I have little, I don't want to call them spies, but I have contacts all over the United States in myriad ROs. And people tell me things. And one of the things that somebody told me about it almost 2 years ago was that people were starting to notice my YouTube channel and we're going to make changes to the M28C based on some of the stuff I've been educating you guys about. So if I had to guess, at least from the ones that contacted me, at least 150 people got ergonomic chairs and desks over the past year and a half. And that is probably way up from what it used to be. So people are starting to get ticked off because a lot of VRCs don't want to give you what you need. They don't want to give you more than they feel like you deserve. So it appeared to annoy a lot of people. So they took the word ergonomic right out of the M28C. But I want to remind you that just because it said ergonomic, that is not what allowed it. What allowed it is this guideline right here. That equipment is needed in order to mitigate or compensate you for what you're losing as a result of having that service-connected disability. So the fact that they took ergonomic out of the M28C is irrelevant because your service-connected disabilities are still exacerbated by not having that chair, not having that desk, not having that monitor. And the goal is to mitigate the effects. And it cannot be mitigated if you're in a raggedy chair or, sitting with a laptop on your lap. So understand that removing that word didn't do anything. You can still have it. The next trick that's being played on veterans is that they can't change their plan. People are in school. Somebody contacted me. School was too much. They were stressed out and having bouts of depression. It was affecting their PTSD, and they didn't want to go to school anymore. And the counselor said, I have to close your case and you have to reapply for something else. That is a big, fat lie. They just don't want to deal with it. They don't want to have it on their caseload. It's too complicated, so they're doing what's easiest for them. So you need to understand this guideline here and quote this regulation if they try to say that you got to reapply, because you don't. You're in the program. They need to make accommodations to work with your SCD and your issue and whatever has arisen as a result of using this benefit. This next one is a big one. I've had quite a few people this year tell me this. If you are on SSDI, which is a Social Security disability, you cannot get Veterans Readiness Services. That is a big fat lie. So here's the thing. If you're on SSDI and you apply, if your counselor looks in your records and sees that your service-connected disabilities are so severe that you cannot hold a job, then what should happen is she should evaluate you for ILP. And you guys should be able to discuss that if she tells it to you. I mean, clearly you know how severe your SCDs are. But if you feel like they're not that serious, then you guys can talk about it, look at your records and figure that out. If they look at you and say, because you're on SSDI, we have to deny you, you're infeasible, that's a lie. So it doesn't mean that just because you're on SSDI that you can't work again. It's not like being IU. So if they try to say automatically, oh, you're SSDI, you're infeasible. No, you're not. Based on this guideline, pull it up, let them know what they're supposed to be doing, go through that evaluation and figure out if you can work and allow you to go through with the process, especially if they find you entitled. A lot of VRCs are saying, yeah, I'm finding you entitled, but because you're an SSDI, sorry, I gotta, find you infeasible. Not true. So use this guideline to justify the fact that you're not infeasible based on simply being on SSDI. The next one is that they can't fix your computer, they can't upgrade your computer, they can't fix, the things that they purchase, and they can't do anything about broken equipment or warranties. Lie. They're supposed to give you a warranty. Every single thing I bought, well, not every single thing, but everything that was, over a couple $100, I got a warranty. Both my cameras, my lenses, everything. My MacBook, I got 3 years of Apple Care. The guidelines say you can have it. So when you go to get something and you say, I didn't get a warranty, oh, we don't do that. Yes, you do. So show them this guideline to justify your need for a warranty, especially if you're buying it for yourself and being reimbursed. You need to have that warranty. And if you don't want it, fine. But if it breaks and they didn't give you a warranty, they've got to fix it. And that is all the way through until your case is closed. A lot of VRCs are saying, oh, you graduated, we can't fix your computer. While you're in school, after you graduate, while you're getting your EAA money, while they're helping you with job services, all of that. If something breaks, they have to fix it. And the last thing is a little sensitive. I'm going to be brief, but I'm going to do a full video on this later. It should be up within the next 2 weeks. When you have a 100% mental health rating, it does not automatically mean that you can't get VR&E services. And some counselors are lying and saying because of that, no, I can't risk it. It's going to freak you out, stress you out, send you into a manic state, whatever the case is. And that just is a dereliction of duties. They are not supposed to do that. There is a variable by which you are going to be found infeasible, and that is if your medical records say total occupational and social impairment. That means they have decided you are not good around people, you are not good in social situations, occupationally, you cannot really function. Now, somebody else can have a 100% rating and not have that specific category. So the first thing you want to do is check your records and see if that's there. You can, I think, download it in blue something in My Healthy Vet. Blue button, I think it is. And Command A, Command F, and search for that term. Talk to your mental health professional. Check and see if that's there. If it's not there, and a lot of you will know if you have that. If it's not there, you're good to go. And if your counselor tries to tell you that, let them know about this guideline and they need to take it a step further and assist you. And again, I'll have another video that goes over that in more detail. So hope that helps. That's some of the tricks that I'm seeing that counselors are using in 2022 to trick you guys out of your benefits. And as a disclaimer, again, all VRCs are not created equal. Some of them are very helpful and honest and don't use these tricks, but some of them do. So you need to be aware so that you can get your benefits. Thanks for watching. I'm Nick the Vet.